Welcome back to One Brain Ops, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn, where we are about to start Part 3, Chapter 13. One of the best ones in the game. And I'll be honest, I wasn't actually going to record an episode tonight, and then I got home, and I remembered how much I love this chapter, and I decided to record it. But, before we can actually get into the battle, we have to do preparations, and before we can get to preparations, well, last time the end of that chapter teased a whole bunch of story stuff that we have to see what happens with that, so let's see what the fallout of all that was.
Dayan launches a surprise attack against the Apostle's army, devastating her forces. It is all Apostle Soniki can do to allay her remaining troops' burning desire for revenge. She knows that there is no hope of victory if her weakened forces are divided. However, she cannot move forward while danger follows at her back. This dilemma weighs heavily on the Apostle's troops, crushing their morale. Meanwhile, the Dayan forces pull back to the fastness of Nox Castle. Micaiah, unable to explain her mission to her soldiers, keeps Dayan's army together through sheer force of will.
Okay, sorry, skipped over Tironio's line kind of quickly there. But yeah, there's a rebellion going on in Begnion. And yeah, we saw that at the end of the last chapter. Yep, makes sense that they would. Yep. Yeah, because did you forget about the whole blood pact, Tironio? Right, exactly. I mean, it'd be great if you could just explain to Soniki and Ike and everybody what's going on, because certainly they would, they'd realize that we have a common enemy here, but if that ever happened, the Senate would just destroy Dayan out of spite, It's like, well, if we're going down, we're going to take Dayan with us, that kind of thing. But, yeah, as we saw at the end of that last chapter, Peleus thinks he has a way to break the blood pact. Yeah, where is Micaiah? Oh, okay, before we get away from this, there's 3 more beds in this room. We've just got generic, halberdier, fighter, and fire mage, and another fighter. Oh, there's 4 beds. I didn't see the one behind the text box there. There's another fighter up there and another bed. Why are there so many beds in Dayan Keep? I had the theory that Micaiah was collecting all the beds. Did she run out of room in her own room for all the beds? What is she plotting with all these beds? I did not expect for this to become like a running joke in the series, but seriously, what is with all the beds in Dayan Keep? Anyway. But yet this room has no beds that we can see. Book hidden away in a secret room, alright. Oh yeah, right. Tabarn dropped south off a cliff. Yep. I don't know that that's true. I mean, Peleus is... maybe he does believe this, what he's saying about Micaiah, but I don't know that that's actually true. Yep, here's the big reveal. So if we kill Peleus, it apparently breaks the blood pact. Okay. Okay. So, right. On your first playthrough of the game, you will only get the first two options: obey his command or pass the burden to another. If you pass the burden to another, rather than Micaiah killing him, Tironio does it, and either way Peleus dies. On a second playthrough, you get the option to refuse his command, so that's what we're going to do now. And this dialogue is exactly the same as if you pass the burden on to another. All this is still the same. And this is where it deviates. Which, like, okay. The problem that I have with this is that, like... okay, I'll get through the dialogue here first. I just find it funny that he's like, General Tironio, you have to kill me. Here's this knife. And in the, like, in the other versions where he actually dies, it just kind of pans up toward the window, and everything goes white, and then they go, oh, what have we done? King Peleus is dead. But in this version, you see Tironio's like, alright, and he just goes to brutally stab him with the knife, and Micaiah jumps in the way. You would think that, like, for something like this, they would have come up with a more, like, painless death for him. I don't know. That's very weird to me. Anyway, yeah, Micaiah jumped in the way and got stabbed. And yeah, Micaiah is fine, by the way, or she will be. Yeah, so that, like I said, that's only available on a second playthrough, and so yeah, we kept Peleus alive, and that is a requirement for some of the second playthrough exclusive stuff. That command being available to, or that option being available to refuse his command is itself a second playthrough exclusive, but it's also required to keep Peleus alive for some other later things, so. Okay, continuing on. Let's do info conversations, and yes, if it wasn't clear, we are still with the Dan army here. So, okay, veterans. Yeah, I guess that is kind of 3 separate wars. I really was only thinking of it as 2, but I guess it's kind of different now that the Apostles' army is fighting rather than the Laguz Alliance against Begnion. Anyway. Yeah. You know, like Nico and Lady. And then you can do cool flips and stuff. Okay. That's true. There can't be a war if all the soldiers go home. Edward, you're a genius. It's a rather nice conversation. We get the Tempest Blade, which I'll show in a minute. And Helping Hand. Yep. Yep, you can guess what kind of staff we just got. It's funny that she calls Aran a clown because, you know, Danvid, the other halberdier, or one of the other halberdiers, not forgetting about Nephany, of course, but Danvid actually does want to be a clown, but Aran already is a clown, according to Laura. And Makalov looks like a clown. Anyway, continuing. Okay, so yeah, we got a sleep staff. So, with those new items that we got, so the Tempest Blade, it's the best version of the Wind Edge, so it's, I'll show its stats in a second here. Yeah, you can see it's Might 18, and a crit of 5. So yeah, it's a very powerful weapon. Only 20 uses, so we're going to try to conserve it, but obviously it's going to Zehark. And I'm just swapping it for that Wind Edge. He's still got a full one there. Okay. And then the other thing... Oh, forgot about the sleep staff. So Laura has that. We're actually going to trade that over to Micaiah. So, this is rather important. For the next chapter after this one, we'll be playing with Ike's army again. And, again, as we saw in the battle where we were crossing the river earlier, all the Dawn Brigade characters are going to appear as enemies. For story reasons, if Micaiah is holding that sleep staff, it's not going to be as much of a problem for you as if Laura is holding that sleep staff in that chapter. So I will explain that when we get there, but if you're at this point in the game, just know that you're going to want to give that to Micaiah, or make sure that you use up all 3 uses in this battle so that they don't end up putting your units to sleep when you fight against Laura later. Okay, so the other things that we need to do here are go into bargains. So, whoop, I went into sell items. That's the second time that I've done that recently. So there are some good bargains. There's a storm sword, a short spear, and a short axe. And again, I allocated things very carefully here. So there's a second physics staff. We want to make sure we get this, and I'll just hand it to Laura for now, but she does already have one. I'm going to give one of those to Micaiah. And then we've got these tomes. So the interesting thing here is that there's no character in the Dawn Brigade that we could possibly have access to at this point in the game that could use Thoron, Tornado, or Blizzard. And the theory here is that it might have been possible at some point to, or at least planned to be possible, to recruit Ileana back into this group somehow. And so she, in theory, could use these items. But, yeah, there's no one in this group that can use it. Our only magic users are Micaiah and Laura, and they can only use light. The other thought that I had, too, was that maybe it was intended for Tormod to stay on with this group, but, of course, Tormod would never fight against the Lagoos, so that doesn't really make sense for story purposes. But, yeah, the reason that I planned out my spending carefully was that I want to make sure that we get this Thoron and Tornado and just stash them. Because Thoron is S-ranked Thunder, which I believe Ileana already has one of, but we don't get very many of them, and then Tornado is S-ranked Wind, and I believe this is the only one we can get access to in this game, to eventually hand to Soren. So, like I said, I'm just going to buy these and stash them. Oops, that was Blizzard. I almost just bought Blizzard by accident. Nope, I want Tornado. And I'm just sending them to the convoy, and again, that's pretty much all of our gold. But I planned this out carefully so that I could do that. If I could do it over again, I wouldn't have bought that Beast Killer for South. I would have used that money for something else, but it's fine. Okay, so then let's do the remainder of our outfitting here. Micaiah, that L-Light is almost gone. And actually for this chapter, you're not really going to be able to do much fighting. Story reasons there. I'm going to leave you with a free inventory slot, and then I'm going to trade you over that full physics staff. Laura will keep the 7-use one. And then, again, you'll keep the sleep staff as well. I don't know if I'm going to actually use the sleep at all in this battle, or even at all in this game. Kind of as part of the self-imposed challenge thing, I don't tend to use the really broken or, like, special items like sleep. Hammerin' I've already used once, but sleep and rescue and silence I tend just not to use. Part of the problem is it's really hard to decide when to use those things. Okay, so you've still got 10 uses on your steel knife, but you're going to be fighting a lot from range in this battle. So I better get you another knife. Do we have one in the convoy? I'm going to come back to buying things that I might need. I've got the bronze knife in there, but that's not going to help as much. Okay, Tironio should be fine with that still. Nolan should be... Tarvos is nearly broken. It's down to 4 uses after all the attacks that I did with it in that last battle. I might actually save a use of Hammerin' for that. I don't know. But the main thing here is I want Nolan to have a crossbow. And that's going to be important in this battle. Not because I'm doing Beastfoe crossbow, but for other reasons that I'm going to need Nolan to perform some other tasks. He's got a mostly full hand axe. That should really be fine. He's good on weapons. He's got a full iron poleaxe and 1 use used up of his steel axe, so he'll be good. Okay, Volug doesn't really need anything. I might as well just take a vulnerary, as well as that concoction. Okay, so Meg and Fiona. I actually am going to deploy them this time. I'm going to actually take Edward's 8-use Wind Edge and give that over to Meg. And then I want to give Fiona a Javelin. Do I have one in the convoy? I do. I actually have a full one in the convoy, so let's actually trade that to Jill. Actually, does Tironio have one that's lower uses? No, he's got a full one as well. Aran? You've got a couple full... Well, you've got a full Javelin and 17 uses, so okay. Alright, we'll give Jill the full one. And then we'll give that 19-use one to Aran in exchange for the 17-use one. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna deploy Meg and Fiona. I'm not going to use them a whole lot, but you'll see what I do with them. Okay, and then Zehark... So that steel sword's down to 10 uses. Your steel blade should still be fine. Let's just take the 29-use steel sword, and we'll sell the 10-use one. Okay, so yeah, you should be good. Alright, so I think everybody's basically outfitted. The only thing that I didn't check Jill, actually. You probably don't need the hammer for this battle, I'm thinking about it. You can't... Oh, there's that tomahawk, too. Nolan can actually use it now. Jill cannot quite, but she's very close, so... You know what, let's give Jill the tomahawk, and she'll be able to use it by the end of the battle. Because I think the next fight that she's involved in is going to level up her axe rank. And I'm actually going to just trade her 25-use steel axe for the 39 one that Nolan's holding, because Nolan's got a full iron poleaxe. And she's good still with the 20 javelin and hand axe uses. Okay, so yeah, we'll be good there. Okay. So yeah, the only thing I want to do is just buy Soth some more knives. I'm actually going to give that steel dagger... Well... Nah, let's give the card to the convoy. The card's just worse than the Beast Killer, so he's got a full Beast Killer that I may never use up. But now he's got 2 slots to be able to hold knives, so let's go to sell items to get ourselves a little bit of cash here. Just selling some of the weapons that are in the convoy. Okay. Let's see if that freed up enough for us here. And yeah, if I had the money, I would probably get Zehark a silver blade, and get Nolan a silver poleaxe, but I'll be able to do that later. Knives. Okay, so... Yeah, that didn't free up very much money for us, so... What I want to do, though, is I want to get him a silver knife and then just another steel knife, because he's got 10 uses left on his. Or maybe I just get him an iron one instead of another steel. But I need 1,800 for the silver, and then either 500 or 800, so what else can I sell off? Okay, we can sell off the spare steel bow. Leonardo's not going to use it. I could even sell the other steel bow, because he's just going to need Ludnasad, if that. I can sell the bronze knife, bronze dagger, the card. Yeah, we've got like that 6-use thunder we're not going to use ever. That we don't need. Not going to need that. 2-use outlight can go. Good on stabs, yeah. Okay, so that's enough. Oop, I keep going into the wrong menus. Okay, so that's enough for the silver knife. And yeah, I've got enough for another steel knife. I'm actually just going to go with an iron one, though, because he's got the 10-use steel knife. Okay, and then, yeah, Soth is going to be fighting. He's going to be holding down a ledge for me, so he's going to be throwing a lot of knives in this map. Okay, that should take care of outfitting everybody. Let's go ahead and check supports real quick. Okay, these two can finally hit an A. Finally. Okay, and then, yep, 45 avoid from that double earth support. Gotta love it. Volig and Jill can go up, so might as well. Yep, Meg and Fiona can't support anybody. And then, yeah, Tyronio could only support Jill, and we've already got... Well, what would they get from this? I actually don't know, but I'm going to keep Jill with Volig anyway, because I like the plus 20 avoid for Jill. That's useful. Okay, now skills, we got to put Beast Foe back on somebody. Jill, I think I want to leave Paragon on, because, like I was kind of explaining in the last battle, I want Jill getting large quantities of level up here, because she's going to have less opportunity in the next part than Zehark and Nolan will. Zehark would actually probably... Based on how I'm planning on playing this map, Zehark would probably actually make the best use of Beast Foe. So I might want to just take either Vantage or Cancel off of him for this battle. Again, I could give it to Nolan as well. And Beast Foe is capacity 15, so I mean I could easily just take Resolve back off of him. Yeah, let's go ahead and give it to Zehark. So I'm gonna remove Cancel. Well, you know, okay, is he really gonna be able to one-shot enemies is the question. Okay, let me just check something here. So right now, Zehark... Just looking at your weapons, your highest might... Okay, 13 with the steel blade. Okay. And what's the might on a silver blade? 16. Because if we give him Beast Foe and he's getting triple might against the beast enemies on this map, because the enemies that we're going to be fighting are all going to be cats, tigers, and hawks for the most part. So 13 times 3 would be 39, whereas 16 times 3... Yeah, that might actually be enough to, like, one-shot. But then, okay, I'm not taking into account his strength. So, Zehark, your strength is 21. Okay, so 39 plus 21. Okay, so 60. Right, yeah, 60. So, okay, he would actually be one-shotting all the beasts pretty much with the steel blade, then. So actually, maybe I should just get him another steel blade. How much money do I need for that? 1,400 as opposed to 36 for the... Yeah, steel blade's much more affordable, so let's see if I can free that up. Yeah, I'm 6 gold short. Wow. I could just sell, like, a healing item. Like, okay, Micaiah is not going to need a vulnerary, particularly in this battle. So, yeah, you know what? Let's just sell Micaiah's vulnerary. Actually, let's sell Leonardo's 6-use vulnerary and then trade Micaiah's over to him. Okay, so now we can get Zehark a second steel blade. And, again, he's going to be holding a choke point, and I want him to be able to one-shot the enemies he's facing, so this will allow him to do so, if I'm doing my math correctly, which I think I am. Okay. So that takes care of that. Now I actually have to go ahead and assign Beast Foe to Zehark. And I think ultimately, because he's going to be one-shotting the enemies, Vantage is going to be more useful than Cancel here. So we'll just take Cancel off temporarily. Okay, and we will put Cancel back on him the next time we are able to. Okay, and then other skills, I don't really have anything else that I want to swap around right now. Could take Wrath off of Edward if I wanted, but nah. Okay, that should be fine. So, XP. Now, looking at some of these characters, so Nolan has capped magic, skill, and defense, and he's pretty close to capping speed. So I have a feeling... yeah, he looks like he's only 1 point off on speed. And do I have a lot of XP with this group? I don't remember. Yeah, I've got a decent amount. Jill has capped magic and speed, and she's not real. I mean, she's getting close on resistance, but not really close. So Jill, I'd rather, like I said, I want her getting quantity of level ups. And at this point, it's not worth giving it 2 or 3 bonus XP. So that's why we're keeping Paragon on, and I'm just going to bring her to 99. Zehark is only capped skill. He's going to get a lot of fighting in this chapter, and it looks like he's 1 point off of capping res. So we're going to also bring him to 99. And then, Soth, I mean, yeah, sure. Micaiah. Let's get you up there. Okay, and then, did I leave Discipline on Micaiah as well? Yes. So, yeah, I am going to continue leaving Discipline on Micaiah. It's not going to be useful for anybody else here, and she's still got 1 more light rank and 1 more staff rank that she can gain here before she promotes, so I'd like to try to get her that. Okay. And then Nolan. Okay, so... yeah, you finished at 7, so I could give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... I could give you 5 levels right now if I wanted, which would get you all the way to 19. That might actually be the smart thing to do. Okay, I'm going to give you 1 level to start with. I just kind of don't want to use up all my bonus XP. And after this, I mean, all of our bonus XPs are going to end up merging, but, yeah, okay, so that capped out his speed, and then how close are you on strength? Okay, you're actually still quite a ways off on strength, and I feel like your HP is also capped, so I think you're actually... bonus XP is guaranteed to get you strength, luck, and defense, I think. Which I think is probably what we want for you, so you know what, let's give you 1 more. Yeah, and kind of... oh, okay, you weren't capped on HP after all, but you still got strength, so... I don't know what your HP cap is in 2nd tier. But yeah, much like with Soren earlier on, like, this is what the bonus XP is for when characters have capped a lot of stats and you need to raise their other stats, and Nolan having capped, like, magic and resistance so quickly, it's really important that he get, you know, obviously now we've capped his speed, but, we really want him to get capped strength, so I'm gonna give him 1 more here. Okay, HP, strength, defense, good. Okay. And then... yeah, you look like you're close now on both strength and defense, so let's go 1 more. Okay, that should be capped strength, I think. No? Okay. And then, yeah, I can only give him one more bonus XP level, so let's do it. Okay. And is that capped strength? Yes. Okay, so I think he might be capped in HP as well. We'll find out. So, if he gets his 20th level in this battle, he could potentially just get one stat, very likely. But that got him capped in almost everything. His defense is nearly capped, so it was much better there, like, mathematically, to let him get those levels this way, where he's guaranteed 3 stats, rather than doing it in battle, where he's very likely to get less than 3 on most level ups. Okay. So now, I think we are ready to move out. So let's go. That base took longer than I thought it would, but anyway. Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, because of course these two were with us in part 1, so they, you know, of course they want to go talk to Micaiah. Yeah, this line hits a little harder if Peleus is dead. Okay, so here we are. So first thing to note, yes, Ike is the boss, and Soren is on the map as well. Now, they won't move until very near the end. This is why I traded away Soren's physics staff from him. I don't want him wasting that. I also do know from watching some other playthroughs of this that if you do have long-range tomes like Meteor in Soren's inventory, if you leave them with him by accident, he doesn't use them against you. So I think that's I think that was a deliberate choice by the developers to program him not to use that. So good on them if that's the case. And I wanted to show this. I deliberately equipped a different weapon on Ike other than Ragnall at the end of the last battle, because this way he doesn't get Ragnall's stat boost, and he is the boss, and defeating the boss is a potential way to end this map. Now that said, we're not actually going to do that. We're going to play this as a defense map. Defeating Ike is definitely possible. I've done it before. It's very difficult though, and it's actually really hard to even just get to him. If you're not doing Beastfoe Crossbow. If you have Beastfoe Crossbow on Nolan, and particularly if you have him like an ace support with Zehark, where I do, where he'll have a massive avoid, he will just one-shot all of the beasts and hawks, and he can clear out a path to get you to Ike pretty quickly. So within a few turns you can get out here and fight him, and if you have your units, you know, adequately trained, you can actually take him down. But we're not going to be doing that. Like I said, we're going to be playing it as a defense map. So the next thing to talk about is right up here. So this map, 313, is a bit of a meme for this guy, the 313 Archer. For that reason, we're going to leave all of the yellow units on Rome. And hopefully you'll see why this guy is a meme. If not, I will explain it. The other condition here, hold the line for 12 turns. You see this glowing green line here around the top level. You cannot let any enemy get past this line. The Hawks are really the only ones who have a chance to do it. It's easy enough to choke point all of the beast enemies and just guard the ledges, but the Hawks can fly around and over you, so they're the top priority. That's a big reason why Nolan has a crossbow right now, is that he can one-shot the Hawks if they get close. Now, as for positioning, what I'm going to do first, so I'm actually going to have Leonardo deploy over here. And I'm going to have Fiona deploy where Zehark is. And I'll explain why on the first turn here, but I have a specific plan that I like to use for this sort of area. Now, the front of the map, what I usually like to do is I like to hold this ledge, and then I like to hold this gap and this gap with characters. And they don't even need to have ranged weapons. Like, Volug can actually just stand there and hold the gap, and the beasts won't be able to get up it. And that way, you only need to have somebody strong here who can take physical attacks, and somebody strong here to fight off the Beast Lagoos. Aran, if he's well trained, is really good for this. He's a wall. I mean, you can just stick him here with a Silver Lance and he'll be good. My Aran is still only level 1 Halberdier, and he did Master Seal up to 2nd tier, so he's probably not best outfitted to do this in this file, and I'm not going to use him for that purpose because I have other units. I'm going to have Zehark hold one side of this, so we're going to go ahead and get him over there. We'll get him ready to run into position here. I'm going to have Nolan close by, so he'll be in support range for the most part, and then if I need to run away and take out a Hawk, I will. And then the other side, I think I'm going to have Jill mostly handle that. So, I don't know if I'm going to want Jill in the choke point necessarily. I think what I'm going to do is have Tironio here. So technically Tironio is going to be both guarding the gap and the choke point. But Jill is going to kind of hit and run over here to take out some enemies for me. And I'm going to have Volug close by for support with Jill, and Volug can probably just cover this gap for me. Edward... yeah, okay, Edward's going to have to start up here, but whoop, he is going to come down over here. Meg is going to come over here. Okay. Actually, let's run Edward forward this way. That'll be a little better. And then Laura and Aran are both going to kind of come forward as well. And then Meg, like I said, is going to be over here, and you'll see why, because there will be reinforcements eventually near the end of the map that'll spawn down here, and a little bit earlier they'll spawn down here as well. The ones up here are particularly nasty, because if you're not manning this ledge, the beasts from down here can get up to the line pretty quickly. But that's also why 313 Archer is a meme. Okay, so that's that. I'm ready to go here. I'm going to go ahead and save. And let's fight. And now we reveal the other gimmick of this map. Yep. We got a Purge Tome, and what that line means is that Micaiah cannot cross the green line. She is locked to being up here. Which is okay because we have Purge, long-range light magic, and then because we bought that physics staff and the sleep staff, she still has options to be useful from back here. Okay, so let's get everybody into position. So Soth is perfectly placed in his default spot, and the only spot, to come right down and man this ledge. If you leave all the yellow units on roam, this halberdier will just stand here and man this ledge for you. Otherwise, we can also move him out of the way if we want. We can rescue drop him so that we can have one of our units stand there, but it's fine because I just want Zehark to come here anyway. And ultimately, for the first turn or two, these yellow units are going to be able to hold, but not for very long. They will get taken out by the beasts. So, Tironio, you're going to come here. Jill, you're going to come here for now. Actually, let's put you up here. Oh. I should probably look up what that translates to. Hang on. Okay, I went and looked it up. So, Jill says, Volag, I'll back you up. Let's attack as a team, not individually. And Volag says, alright, I don't care. Very blunt, Volag. Okay, anyway, we're gonna move over here with Jill. And then I might as well show the other half of that as well while I'm at it. Volag says, do you want to join forces? I promise I'll talk occasionally. Okay. Anyway. Now I'm not going to need my notes, so I'm just going to minimize that. Okay. And, alright, getting on with this. Meg is going to come over, and as you may have guessed, Meg is going to help me hold this gap later. Micaiah, let's go ahead and run forward. Nobody is in need of healing just yet. Aran, let's go forward. Laura, you can't quite get down, but we're going to get you down. Edward, let's... actually, I'm going to put you where Nolan is. So Nolan, let's move you first. Okay. And then the reason that I deployed Fiona and Leonardo where I did is we're going to actually have Fiona rescue this archer off the ballista. And I'm going to run Leonardo onto it. This way I control this instead of having to trust the yellow units. Okay, and yep, there are these two stone throwers at the front, which, yeah. Like I said, the front line of ours is gonna crumble pretty quickly here. And there's really no way you can avoid that. Alright, and then yep, all these beasts will now pile up in the front here. Okay, that hawk is dangerous. And that hawk is also dangerous. Every hawk is really dangerous. Okay, so with this one, we can probably trust 313 Archer to take him out, but I don't want to chance that if we don't have to, and yeah, we don't have to. Okay, it's 74 versus 64. Okay, well, let's go with the Steel Axe. I could step Tyronio up to fight and have Aran jump into the gap if I need. Or Volig can also come down and reach, I think, yeah. He could do 13. Okay. So yeah, if Jill misses 1, Volig could actually finish, but okay, let's do this. I would like Jill to get this kill. Okay, good. HP and strength. Well, at least you got strength, Jill. And now you can use that tomahawk as well. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and just canto you here. So you're holding this spot. Okay, Edward is going to run over into Leonardo's support range. And we're going to just go ahead and ballista this hawk. And it's still only a 79 hit rate, which is not great. That's definitely an advantage to getting Leonardo to second tier if you can. Okay, Fiona now is going to run across, and I'm actually going to... I'm going to drop off the archer here. I don't want to put him in front of the gap because I want my characters to ultimately hold that instead. Laura can now come down. And I can't quite reach Jill to heal her. I kind of want to use Micaiah instead, so actually I'm going to wait on Laura. Okay, let's go ahead and... Yep, might as well throw some objects down. And again, this is why you can, you know, rescue drop this guy if you want. I think only Jill and maybe Volig can actually rescue him. But yeah, I mean, that opens up a third spot for your people to throw items, but it's fine. Alright, Iron Knife it is. Oh, okay, I guess I lost audio there. Hang on a second. Okay, so two things. One is, I don't know why Dolphin just stopped playing sound there, so I actually battle saved after Soth leveled up there, and then reset Dolphin. But then I failed the chapter, and the reason was because these yellow units were stupid. So, these two, on the partner phase, decided to just run away, which left these cats wide open, and then this one decided to run forward and attack, which meant that this cat could actually reach all the way around, jump up here, and kill Fiona, and that's what happened. But, luckily, I can prevent that. I can just go have Nolan stand right here and cover this gap for me, so that's what I'm going to do differently this time. I just left Nolan where he was. Okay. The other thing that I didn't do... so far I'm just repeating things that I did. I left Volig here. The other thing I didn't do, though, is I forgot to check and see if Micaiah could kill any of these up front. Which, okay, she can actually kill that one, so let's do that. Let's get Micaiah the kill. Oh, and that's the exact same level up she got last time. Because I had her heal Jill instead, but she got those same 4 stats. That's crazy. Especially since she got speed both times. Anyway, then we'll have to use Laura to heal Jill instead of Micaiah. Okay. And then last time I left Zehark, Nolan, and Volig all where they were. This time I'm going to leave Zehark and Volig where they are. Oh, and Laura is at an S and stabs. Cool. Not that she's ever going to make use of that. Okay. This time I am safeguarded against stupid moves by the yellow units. Why did you go for that one? That other cat that you're not hitting was kind of close to death. Yep, and that's what they did, is they just ran away. Yep, and you're gonna heal him so that nothing can get to Z-Hark and fight him. That's okay, though. I've got plenty of time to level Z-Hark. And yep, this is what this Halberdier did as well, which leaves the path open for the other cat to get up that gap and kill Fiona. But it can't now because I blocked it off with Nolan. Okay, and then this second cat is probably going to, yep, kill this guy. Okay, now that guy is dead, so that opens up this side for the enemies, and yep, that guy too. It's just kind of good for the yellow units on this first level to die so that the enemies will fight your units instead. And then you're not relying on them and, you know, not having to worry about them doing stupid things like they did to me on the last attempt there. Okay, that hawk will be dangerous after its next move, because it's too far away right now, but it's going to start getting pretty close. Okay. So now... Okay, first question is how far can you get? And, okay. Just gotta watch your range and make sure that nobody weak is in there. Right now you can't get up to the second level, but like, if you were a little bit closer, like here, I'd have to be really careful of anybody I have up here. Okay. Can Leonardo actually hit that hawk all the way out there? No. Okay. So, the other thing is, can Fiona... Oh my goodness, Fiona might get a kill. Okay, if she can hit this... Here we go. Yes! I got a kill for Fiona. Alright, and then we're going to actually just run her over to the other side. Okay, and then Edward can actually hold this gap and still be in support range of Leonardo, so we shall do that. And then I don't want Nolan here, because I want him back here. Can Aran... Ooh, Aran can't quite get there. Could South? No. Yeah, I just don't... The thing is, I don't want Nolan up here. I guess I could drop him down here and then run him back over and then have Aran... Laura's the other option. Okay, I'm gonna actually have Aran go up here. We're going to bring Nolan back. And then I'm actually going to have Laura go cover that gap. And I didn't need to shove her, but I'm doing it anyway. And now over here, again, I just want Volig to cover this gap. And Fiona's going to come over to guard this one with Meg. So I don't want Volig jumping down and fighting. I would like to try to just take out one of these enemies with Jill and then Kanto away. Yeah, if I were in Volig's support range, I could actually kill that one with a javelin. And that's actually a perfect hit rate from up there, too, so... Yeah, you know what, let's do that, and then Tironio is going to be fine against these attackers, so let's do this. Oh, up to 99. Alright. Okay, can Micaiah pick off anybody with Purge? Ooh, well, after Tironio hits that one, she could. And after Soth hits that one, she could. Which one of those is higher level? Well, actually, the cat's level 15, but let's take out the tiger. We did the cat last time. Oh. Leaving him on 1 HP. Alright, well, let's equip the javelin. Okay, so then Micaiah can go ahead and take out the tiger. Alright, and then Laura, there's nobody to heal right now, and I'm not going to bother healing the yellow units, so we're just going to come and cover this gap. And then you might as... Nah, I'm going to save your ballista shots. I'm going to just leave you here. Yep. Whoop. Oh, by the way, yeah, you can see in here, the ones highlighted in green there are HP capped, and I just wanted to check Nolan's HP cap. So yeah, he is capped at 53. Okay. Alright, you killed one. You got healed by that priest, and now you're gonna probably die. Yep, and you're running towards Laura. Who's not going to heal you, but that one will. 313 Archer. No crit. Okay. Nope. Oh, hey, look at that. So that archer that I rescued off of the ballista up there ran down to the stone thrower and is now going to get himself killed. But he did finish off that cat for us. Okay. Okay, yep, and you go for the one that can't counterattack, and apparently you're too slow to double that archer. Okay, and there's that hawk, which, okay, that hawk went to the middle, which is kind of rare. They don't usually do that. But that actually worries me a little. We'll have to check that hawk's range right away. Actually, can Micaiah actually purge the hawk? You could, but you're not going to kill it. You can't reach the hawk there. Nope. 313 Archer won't be able to either, so what's your range, Hawk? Okay. You can get to anybody who's, like, up here, but as long as I don't leave Fiona in range, or, like, Laura or somebody, you'll be fine. Okay, so we're gonna actually just go ahead and bring Fiona through. She can get to where Jill is currently, so maybe I'll move Jill first. Okay. Before I do anything here, I just want to talk about something that I was kind of waiting until this level got a little bit cleared out of yellow units to talk about. So, this map is extremely difficult if you don't have any units trained, but it is still very possible. So, like, imagine a world where you got Jill and Zehark both recruited over to the Grail Mercenaries, so they're not here, and then you don't have any of the Dawn Brigade trained. You still have Soth, who even at base can kind of hold his own in this fight. You have Volig, who at base can hold his own in this fight, and Tironio, who can also hold his own. And really, that's about all you need. You just need to put one person here where Tironio is right now, and it can be Tironio, to guard this choke point. One person here where Zehark is, and that could be Volig or Soth. And then the third one, I would probably put Volig here and have Soth be on kind of standby up here. And then you can put literally anybody here in the middle, and they'll be fine. And that sets you up to basically choke point all of the beasts. You just put your remaining units to guard these gaps up here, like I did, and even an untrained first-tier unit can guard these gaps. And then you just have to basically play defense against the Hawks and just be very careful. So it's still possible to beat this map even in really, even in a far from ideal situation like that. And again, I have done it with that sort of setup, so it's definitely possible. I'm going to just unequip Tarvos here while I'm thinking of it, just in case that Hawk decides to go for Nolan. I don't want to use up Tarvos. Okay. So now, let's go ahead. I'm going to take that Hawk's range back in, and let's see. 2, 3. Can Jill take out either of these? No, you could with a Brave Axe. Yeah, you would need all 4 hits to take out either one. Let's go for the one where you have a 94 hit rate instead of 89. And I'm okay with using the Brave Axe a little bit here. Like I said, Jill's job on this map is really just going to be to kind of hit and run over here. And maybe hold that choke point next to where Tyronio is later, but I don't even know if I'm going to have her do that. Strength and resistance. Alright. And, oh, you can't get back up the ledge. Why can't you get back up the ledge? That's really weird. Alright, we're gonna have to count on Jill to do some dodging. Yeah, I don't know why her movement... I was thinking it was 9. Why is it only 7 on this map? That makes no sense. Anyway... it's not an indoor map. Anyway, I'm gonna bring Laura away from here now. So Laura, let's stay out of the Hawk's range, but you can probably physic Jill from there, yep. Yeah, and the problem is that Jill is gonna still have that Brave Axe equipped. So I might have made a bad mistake there, actually. We'll find out. Now Fiona is going to run over. Okay, you are close to killing either of these, so you'd need another 12 damage there, and you'd need another 8 damage there. Let's actually... I'm going to have Tyronio actually equip a different weapon, though. And then we'll just throw a knife at the cat, and then Micaiah can finish the cat. And I'm fine with using up all of her purge uses. I'm not saving it for anything in particular, so it's alright. Okay, and then I could actually probably have Zehark just come up and kill this cat. That might be a good idea, and then just bring Nolan into that gap. You know, when I was doing that math earlier with the Steel Blade, for some reason I forgot about, like, the defense of the enemies. That's weird. Why did I forget about that? Anyway, I could do this, yeah, you know what, let's do this. And then I'll just put, Nolan... where Zehark just was. Oh, that did change the Hawk's range, though. What's your movement? 9? If I put Nolan here... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, you could get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Oh, you can't go through Nolan, though. Yeah. Okay, this is fine. Okay. Yep, and then Aran, you're just going to cover this gap with Edward. And again, I'm going to just save these ballista shots for if a Hawk is getting close. Okay, and I'm just going to hope that Jill survives this. Because she could suffer what Big Clingy would refer to as death by awesomeness if she kills too many of these cats and keeps getting attacked. Okay, and you're going to keep healing that one. Alright. 313 Archer. Well, you did make it revert, so that's useful, because that one won't attack Jill now. Problem is, all those tigers still can. Oh, gonna go for Tyronio. Okay, well, good. Because Tyronio will hold his own and not kill you, which is exactly what I want. Okay, and you're gonna go for Soth, which is fine. Okay, and now anybody should be able to take that Hawk out. Probably Nolan. Okay, 13. And I think that only that one other tiger can reach her now, so she should be okay, even if she gets hit. Okay, that ended up working out alright, but yeah, that was a dumb mistake of not realizing that her movement's only 7. Okay, 4 stats that time. You got skill and resistance, that's pretty good. I gotta check what all Jill has capped again, because I keep forgetting. It's hard to keep all these characters straight with that sort of thing. Okay, and that one finally is gonna die, so good, you're out of the way. Oh, and you're gonna die, because you're going for Zehark. Oh, you damaged him. Okay, and another Hawk did spawn, but we don't have to worry about it just yet. Okay, so to take out this Hawk, I think I just want Nolan to come back and do it, and then I'll put Zehark back in place. This Hawk, yeah, still too far away to affect things. Okay, and then Jill, we can probably take out this tiger, right? Okay, yeah, you don't get an attack boost from Volig, so I'd want to Steel Poleaxe you, so I will have to heal you first. So let's we'll have Micaiah heal. And yeah, Micaiah can definitely put a Hawk to sleep at some point if we're in a desperate situation. So that's something to also keep in mind. I probably actually could have put this Hawk that I have currently sitting right here. I probably could have put him to sleep back here, and that would have been a good move. But I didn't think of it at the time, and that's fine. Alright, we got the kill. And yeah, if she'd taken damage if she'd missed the first one, I would have had Laura then heal her. Okay, so we will go ahead and take this one out. I mean, crossbow's gonna be 100 hit rate, right? Yeah. Oh! And you criticaled when you were doing 72 damage, so yeah, do the math on that. That hurts. Alright, Tyronio and Zehark are both damaged. I'm gonna actually use a healing item with Zehark here. And then Tyronio, this way I can heal with Laura. Oh, it doesn't quite kill, but, yeah, alright. Oh, can Leonardo kill that one? Nope, can't get down there. It's only this side. Those ballistas just do not have the range that I apparently think they do. Alright. Not quite enough. Okay. And, alright, we've just got... Okay, well, I do want you to wind edge this guy. Oh, and you actually kill that one. Okay. And then we're gonna leave everybody else just where they are again. Just covering the various gaps. So yeah, that's what I mean about, like, this being still beatable, even if you don't have anybody trained. Oh, that guy is super dead. Oh, and that halberdier apparently is running down to help. Okay, so now finally that side is clear of annoying yellow units, well, until that halberdier jumps down. Oh, and yep, you stole Ike's concoction. Yep, that can happen. That's annoying. And yeah, actually, we saw in the battle where we fought against the Dawn Brigade, yeah, someone actually stole a concoction from South in that, and apparently he had a vulnerary too. I don't know. Anyway, let's get South a kill. Okay. Not a great level up. And then we gotta watch out for that hawk. Can get up here and fight Aran, potentially. And yep, out of ballista range, so yeah, they're kind of sneaky that way. Can Micaiah reach to sleep that hawk? Nope. Okay. So let me just do the math on how it does against Aran. So its attack is 24, speed 20. It's gonna double him, right? Yeah. So attack 24 though, and his defense is 18, so he'd only take 12 damage. So yeah, actually Aran's fine against the hawk. And then we'll just finish it with somebody else. Jill can't really get to any enemies right now. So let's actually just bring Jill over here and have her in position to finish off that hawk when it comes up. Because I'm just assuming it's going to go for Aran, because it sees that it will get killed by Zehark. And then, yeah, I don't want to run over out of this gap to attack these ones, so I'm not going to do that. Even though I could then have Leonardo come around and cover it, I'm just not going to do that. And then, yeah, can you... 23. What does Micaiah hit against that one? 22. That would be enough to kill. Alright, let's do it. And actually, we can do it with a javelin. Oh, and something that I forgot to check. So Purge is rank B, so actually I didn't need to get her all the way up to A before this battle, but she only needed to be at B to use Purge. But it's still good that we got her there. And yep, she's got one use of Purge left, which, again, I'm fine with just using them all up in this battle. Okay, I think that's all I really want to do right now. Okay, and yeah, this part of the battle, then, at least for now, it's kind of chill. Like, we're just gonna basically... Oh, okay, you're gonna attack from up there. That's good. We're just gonna basically hold our choke points and yeah, hopefully just, you know, we don't get really bad RNG or anything. Okay. And yeah, Zehark should be able to get a lot of kills now, because with those yellow units out of the way, he's gonna... Yep, this is why I left him advantage. He's gonna be able to kill a lot of these enemies. And obviously, Beast Foe. Nice. And I'd love it if the Hawk went for Zehark, but I know it's gonna go for Aran. HP, speed, resistance. Okay. Yeah, and I guess when they untransform, they just kind of run away, which is a little weird. Okay. Alright, and yep, Jill should be able to finish off that hawk. Yep, and now that one's full again, so it's going to run back in despite being badly damaged. Okay, and a couple more hawks spawn, so again, we've got to be watchful of them when they get close. Okay, so Jill, let's take out this one. Yep, actually, would a hand axe do the job even? Yeah, hand axe, so let's actually just go from range so you won't get countered. Oh, okay, well, oh, right, he had 2 attempts at that. I thought I was going to have to finish you with someone else. Okay. Strength and resistance. Okay. Jill is getting some weird levels, but, let's see. Yeah, you've got speed and magic capped, so... Yeah. I mean, strength and resistance, I guess, were both stats that she can use. I would really like her getting some defense and some skill as well. Okay, anyway, continuing on. So... Yeah, we're gonna want to heal Aran. I could just have him use a healing item, but I might as... Oh, Laura can't get back to him. I could shove Laura, or I could just physic, or heal with Micaiah. Well, let's get Soth another kill, because it's there. Okay, and then, yeah, let's actually just have Micaiah heal, Aran. Okay, and then I'm actually just gonna back Laura up a little bit and wait. And we're just gonna hold our position here. Alteronia might as well throw a javelin. Okay, and we'll hang out. And again, like, if we had Beastfoe crossbow, I could absolutely jump down here, put Zehark in support range of Nolan here, and just annihilate all these guys. But that's why we're not doing Beastfoe crossbow. It's too broken. Anyway, continue. Okay, and you're gonna run down there. Ooh, 313 archers gonna kill something. Nice. Oh, and I keep forgetting to say this, by the way, but, like, you know, Soren's on this map, right? So, like, you would think that the enemy would have a better strategy from, like, the world's greatest strategist than, like, let's just have all of these beast lagoos who can't fight at range pile up in the middle and get items thrown at them. Okay, that hawk is being annoying by going to the middle, and so is that one. Okay, well, again, we just gotta watch their ranges carefully. Okay, and now we see enemies start spawning up here. And this is why we have Meg and Fiona here. Again, we don't need strong units to hold these gaps, we just need warm bodies. Okay, yeah, you can't really get to anybody. So you might just go for Zehark and die, and you might just go for Tyronio, I guess. Can Jill safely... You can't kill that one. Can you kill this one? No. You could kill this one from a range. But, you know, if I go at close range, I can kill this one and then still Canto back up, so let's do that. Oh, and you dodged too. Okay, but I had 2 healers available, so it wasn't the end of the world if you didn't. Okay, let's just stay middle so that we can go either over here or over here next time. I do want to heal Tyronio again. Can Soth kill this one? Oh, 1 damage off. Okay, and 1 damage off of that? Really? Man, Soth, it's like you don't want to get kills. Oh, Nolan can actually kill this one. Although that gets him out of Zehark's support range, which Zehark is going to need the avoid bonus. Okay, you know what? Let's do this. Let's have Soth drop back. Not kill this one. Oh, he critted. Okay, he did kill it. Nice. Okay, and then we'll actually have Nolan go ahead and kill this one. Okay, and then Tyronio. Alright, and then we're going to heal Tyronio with Micaiah. Okay. And then, yeah, I could have used Laura as well there, but it's okay. And then this way, Zehark is still in support range of Nolan. Oh, this one's standing right in front of Edward, so let's Wind Edge. Why not? Okay. And that should be good. Again, just hold the position here. Ooh, nice crit, yellow unit. That may have set up a purge kill for Micaiah for her last purge use. And that one I really hope is going to die. Oh, okay. You've still got a ballista to use, so okay. Oh, they're all going to revert, so that one's going to live. Tyronio's going to kill this one, though. Nice. Oh, okay, that one ran to the middle. Okay, and then it will be interesting to see where the Hawks go. Okay, so that one came... Okay, that one's gonna die to Zehark. Okay, and then that other one is in a perfect position for us to be able to fight it from above. So, Joe might be able to take it out from there, otherwise I can also run Crossbow Nolan over to it. Oh, and I've been forgetting to half-shift Volug this whole time. Okay, so can you double and take him out? Not with the hand axe, but with the tomahawk you could. The other option is, of course, to have somebody else do it. Can Soth do it? Nope. Well, Nolan can reach, so he can definitely crossbow down at it. Yep. Because, yeah, Tyronio can take out this one, I'm sure. So then, can Jill take out this other tiger is the question. I'm just trying to decide on, like, best distribution of, who I want where. With the Brave Axe... Okay, 17 times 3 would do it. So even if you miss one of these... Okay, let's do it this way. We'll then have Nolan go back and take out the hawk. Soth can knife and kill that tiger down below. Tyronio can kill the tiger standing in front of him. Or maybe we purge that one with Micaiah. Anyway, we're going to start with this, though. Oh, and I may need Micaiah to heal either Jill or Tyronio is the other difficulty. Ah, up to 99 again. Okay, and then Nolan, you're going to go take out that hawk. And that, well, okay, now that does take you out of Zehark's support range, but I think he'll be okay because there's only 2 beasts over here, and they're still going to be distracted by this guy, so... Yeah, we're okay with this for right now. But yeah, this is basically Nolan's job in this battle, is run around and crossbow hawks that get close. Okay, then Soth is going to come down here and take out this one. Unless I want Soth to take out this one, which he could. With the silver knife. No, I have 2 people I need to heal, so... Yeah, I can't... Well... Yeah, okay, I'm not going to purge with Micaiah this turn, so let's actually take out this one. Just luck. Really? Well, he does have cap strength and skill and HP as well, so I guess. Well, either of those is 100 hit rate. So is a bronze axe. Let's use the bronze axe. Okay, and then, oh, you know what? I'd rather have Laura more central, so let's use her to heal Tironio. Then Micaiah can heal Jill. Okay, pretty good level. Oh, and we leveled up our staff rank. So yeah, using the physics staff, I mean, she only had to use it 4 times there to go from B to A, and I think she had barely reached B, so yeah, Micaiah is now max staff rank for her 2nd tier, which is good. And we just need to get her 1 more rank of light for her to max that out, so we should be able to do that in the next battle where she's playable very easily. Okay, and then everybody else, you know, there's no archers up here. I might as well run Leonardo and have him shoot this one. Yeah, no hawks on the map right now. So yeah, let's actually go ahead and, okay, converse. Okay, and yep, we should be good. Just go ahead and half shift you again. And then, yeah, this is why I gave Mega Wind Edge and Fiona Javelin, although Fiona did get a kill earlier. Yep, Fiona got a level. And yeah, we're not going to see the meme power of 313 Archer now in all likelihood, but a lot of the time, once he's out of Ballista, which he is now, he'll actually run over and hold this gap. Sometimes he'll even jump down here, and he tends to crit these enemies down here like crazy. We're not going to see that because we have Meg and Fiona guarding it, and I don't want to move them and risk a yellow unit not covering the gap. So, we won't see it this time, but that's fine. Okay. Oh wow, you jumped all the way down into there to go after the untransformed ones. You missed both, and now he's going to be ready to transform and kill you. Well, no, but that tiger is. Just stealing kills from Zihark. It's okay. As I mentioned back at the base, there's plenty of time for Zihark to get levels, so I'm not really worried. Okay. And now Ranulf appears, so yep, things are getting serious now. And yep, Nyla and Raphael appeared on the map as well, and they are actually green units. They'll step onto the map shortly here. But, yeah, something's about to happen. It's turn 10 of 12, and, well, you'll see what it is. Okay, Micaiah, with your last purge use, I could probably set up either of these for you. Okay, you can do 27 there, so let's just set it up with Tyronio. Oh, he actually doubles now. So he must have gained speed on that last level that I wasn't really paying attention to. Oh, you reverted though, so actually, let's set you up instead. You also reverted, so okay. Yeah, it doesn't matter which one I go for, unless I can set up, because I want to set up Micaiah for a kill against one that's transformed, if possible. Ooh, Meg could maybe set up a kill, and then we maybe have a chance at 313 Archer memes. Okay, if she can hit this. Yes. Okay, and now let's purge this one. And now the 313 Archer has a path to jump down there and attack. So we'll see if we get the memes after all. Okay, Jill can't reach anything. Let's just... I'm hesitant to fly close, because I know what's going to happen next. Okay, I've only used one of these, and there's only a few turns left, so I might as well use another one. Can I kill? No, you're the only one I can hit down there. Well, let's... I guess let's try for a crit on one of these guys instead of this one. Okay, well, it's alright. I was just deciding whether I wanted to do that, because I might have potentially taken a kill away from Z-Hark, but it didn't end up critting anyway, so it didn't matter. Alright, and now... Yeah, I don't want to go closer, because I know what's coming here. So, we're going to end. Actually, just going to bring Laura back a little bit. Actually going to prepare to jump Laura up to the higher level pretty soon. Yep, of course. Yep. Hero. Absolute hero. Nice. Okay, and yep, here we go. Yep, here's the Grail Mercenaries running onto the map. And Nyla and Raphael as well. Okay, so there is actually, by the way, conversations between Soth and Nyla and Volig and Nyla, And there actually are conversations with Raphael as well, which are impossible to view, because Raphael is being rescued by Nyla. I could actually... In fact, Volig is close enough now that I could run him out here and show that. The problem is... Oh, actually, he'd be in range of these two who are about to transform. So yeah, I'm not going to show that dialogue. You can look it up if you want to. As for all the Grail mercenaries spawning here, yeah, particularly Marksman Rolf is the one I'm scared of the most. But yeah, we're just going to have to run pretty soon. So what I'm going to do is we're going to direct all of our yellow units now to run to the middle, which unfortunately means 313 archer memes can't continue. But we're just going to try to get, like, this mage, this halberdier. I don't think these generals are actually going to move, but we're going to just try to clog the middle here with some yellow units so they get in the way and our units can get out of the way. This is the best way to handle the last couple turns of this. As of right now, taking in their ranges, the Grail mercenaries are currently not close enough to be able to get anybody, so it's not a problem yet. And in fact, because there's nobody on the second level, let's just do this, I guess. Well, okay, let's go ahead and take out... You know what, I'd rather Jill get this kill than Tyronio is the only thing I'm thinking about. So, let's bring Tyronio back. Let's get Jill a kill. Is she, I guess she's capped her axe rank, so I might as well use the javelin. Not that it's really worth a lot. Okay, that was a decent level. Okay, you capped resistance now. That's what I thought. Okay, and then, yeah, again, I don't want to jump down here. So the thing is, I could probably put Zehark down here, given that he has Beast Foe, and just take out all these guys. The problem is then the Grail mercenaries can get to him, so I'm not going to do that. I'm actually just going to start retreating. I'm going to pull Nolan up to the top. Laura up top. You know what? Let's just put somebody to sleep. Oh, you've got 100 hit rate against all of these Beast Lagoos. Yeah, you know what? Actually, no. I scratched that. She's already max staff rank. I don't care about getting her just a little bit of XP that way. Yeah, you can only hit this one, so let's kill this one. Okay, but then certainly Edward and Aran get out of here. Okay, and these two are going to stay here and cover this gap. Volig, I guess, can cover this gap still. And then Micaiah just stepped back to get out of the way. Okay. And yeah, you might call it cowardly, but I'm showing the most effective way of beating this level, ultimately. So yeah, the yellow units are going to kind of clog up this area, which is ultimately what I intended. The only thing is that they're clogging up that top level as well, which is a little bit annoying for my units who are trying to get up there. But, like I said, I've still got basically one more turn before the Grail mercenaries are close enough to hurt me. Okay, and yeah, all those beasts, I think, decided to run to the left because, Actually, I do not know why they all ran to that direction. I guess to just make room for Ike to charge forward. Okay, and you know what? Okay, I'm going to use a battle save here to actually show the dialogues with Soth and Volig and Nyla. So, I'm going to show them, and then I'm going to reset. And this also means I'm going to have to look up Volig's conversation again, so hang on. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to use the battle save here to show this dialogue. So first, Volig. So he says, "Your Majesty." Now he says, "The Dane King was tricked into cooperating with Begnion. They haven't changed at all. They fight for the continued survival of their country." And actually, I kind of think... I don't know if I'm actually going to get killed if I go here and do this, so we'll find out. I don't know if I've ever seen this talk conversation. Wow. Yeah, I've never seen that talk conversation. That's cool. I really like that one, actually. The line, "I'm ashamed that it has to be like this." Wow. That is actually a powerful line. Okay, anyway, so Ike might... If I move Jill, we're gonna find out right now. If I move Jill... Okay, Ike can't get to Soth and Volig here, so actually I don't think I'm gonna have to reset with that battle save. I think I'm actually okay. We're gonna get you up. Tyronia, let's just run over here and just cover this gap, because these beasts are coming. I don't know if that tiger can actually get up there, but now Tyronia's in the way, so... No damage. Okay, yeah, let's take out this one, why not? Yep, and that should, yeah, that tiger, I think, could have gotten up that gap, but now nobody's going to be close enough to actually get over to, these guys. Okay. Okay. Okay, so they actually ran in and they're... Yeah, even if I could get over there, now that he's blocked. Okay. Yep. As I said, this is the most effective way of beating this map, is just throw your yellow units out front at the end. Uh-oh. Soth might get ganged up on and killed. I didn't realize all these beasts were going to get to him, but yep, they can. Of course, he's not going to kill any of them on the counters, because I didn't have the Beast Killer equipped, so he can't take more than 3 attacks. Okay, the other thing I should mention here too, yeah, Ike, height penalty, one-shotting the bishop. The other thing I should mention is the easiest way to actually kill Ike, if you're trying to do that, is wait for him to charge. Oh, you went for Volig, not Soth. Could you have killed Soth, I wonder? Yeah, Soth might actually be dead after all. Is there one more enemy phase after this? No, this is the last one. But yeah, the easiest way to kill Ike is to wait for him to charge, and when he gets into the middle there, basically put him to sleep using Laura. So again, that requires Laura to be holding the sleep staff, which is not ideal. Then purge him with Micaiah, because he'll be right at the edge of Micaiah's purge range, and he's obviously weak to magic. And then between putting him to sleep with Laura, purging him with Micaiah, and then any strong units you have that you can get to fight him at melee, you can take him out. I have done that before as well. And I've also done it where, you know, Beastfoe Crossbow to clear out the enemies and then just get your strong units forward to go fight him where he starts. But anyway, that's the end of the chapter, so let's see what happens now. What did you expect, Soth? I mean, I guess a chance to rest, apparently. Okay. Scrimir is probably on the front line, the most out of control of all of them. Well, thank you, Janif. I did my best. Though, to be fair, we didn't really need numbers for that last battle, because your brilliant strategist, Soren, could only come up with pile up in the middle where we can't get up onto the ledge. Okay. Wow. So that's a black dragon, and then that's Ina and Alincia. Okay, what in the world is going on here? That's what I said, Ike. I didn't plan that. I forgot that he says that. Okay. Keep this filed in the back of your mind for later. Well, I guess that overcame the whole battlefield chaos, Lagoo's insanity problem. Oh, look at that. It's Kurth. Yep, and now he has his actual name below his portrait, so... Yeah, if you didn't figure it out before now, Kurth is Kurth Naga. Yeah, they're gonna talk about it a little bit more. Mm-hmm. I love this. I love how badass Nyla is. So yeah, the black dragon was Kurth Naga. And Kurth Naga is Degensia's son. So his eldest son was Rajayan, Ina's fiance, who was killed in Path of Radiance. We talked about that. Kurth Naga is the younger son. Yes, and he only appeared very briefly in Path of Radiance. Yep, so there was a cutscene in that game where all the Laguz royals gathered in Goldoa and talked about the war going on in Crimea. And that's what Ranulf is referring to here. Yep, and then around that same point in the game, I don't remember if it was slightly before or slightly after, but the ship that the Grail mercenaries were on ran aground in Goldoa, and Kurth happened to be there, and his men pushed the ship back into the water. So that's when Alincia and Ike met him. Yeah, that's the thing. Roll credits. Yep, we managed to say Fire Emblem in 3 consecutive sentences. Nice job, guys. Yeah, I was wondering this as well. Oh. Oh, and Lucia's here too, of course. Oh, they're looking for Bastion. Right. That whole plot thread, right? Again, I forgot that Ike said that. Ugh. I'm very tired. Right. Yeah, and you remember this was, like, kind of the impetus for what happened in Part 2, was Bastion left for Dain, and then Ludwig kind of saw that as his opportunity to try to overthrow Alincia. Yep, so that's why Joffrey still will not be joining us. It's okay, though. Now, it's actually quite a lot of friendly army fought XP, but yep, that's all that there is for this chapter. No other turn bonuses or anything. Alright, so that is the end of 313. Oh boy. So yeah, if you are confused about the whole Kurth Naga thing, don't worry about it just yet. So, okay. all that you need to know at this very moment is that Kurthnaga is Dagensia's youngest son. He came here to try to stop the fighting. Dagensia being the king of dragons, and he was the black dragon that destroyed part of the castle. And yes, he also happened to be with Micaiah's group in part 1, kind of under disguise, kind of, sorta. He was just kind of wandering around as a nomad at that point. But yeah, more will be revealed in the next chapter regarding him, so don't worry about that if you're still feeling confused there, as Micaiah is at this point in the story. That'll make sense in the next chapter, so I will see you there. Thank you for watching One Brain Ops.